Hello, welcome back. Are you guys ready for some cards? If you have some coffee, I do, some water, back up, and you're ready, let's get this party started. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm Grandma Gaines. This is Bohippianlife. I am a reselling grandma on multiple platforms. If you are interested in that portion of my channel, I leave links in the description box of most all of my videos. I'm just getting set up. Just give me a moment, please. Yeah. So, these live streams are all about the cards. Tarot cards, oracle cards, true love reading cards. And in just a couple of moments, I will be set up to get our list started. Rishu, hello. Good morning. Or good evening, my friend. Good evening. Dave, hello. Good morning to you, my friend. Just getting set up. Top chat to live chat. Make sure it's working. And my email address. Whoops. Oh my gosh, I can't even type. There we go. Dale, hello, welcome. Welcome, my friends. Okay, so now that I'm not distracted, we have Rishu first. We have Dave. And we have Dale. And we have Suren. Hello, welcome. You are first today. All right, let's get this party started. We use the tarot first. And then Angela, hi, welcome. Dave, it's one of my favorite workout shirts. They have another one, as in these people. They have another one that says Body by Bacon that I'm going to get next. I just think it's awesome. Angela, let's get you on the list. Christina, hello, welcome. All right, my friends, let's get started. Rishu, you are first. Faith, hello, welcome. Let me get this first set of cards pulled, and then I will put you on the list, Faith. One more good shuffle. River Stream, hello, welcome. Rishu, that was fast. All right, today's oracle is the Enchanted Map Oracle. All right, so we have Faith and River Stream. Hello, welcome. I may have already said that. I apologize if I did. Sida, hello, welcome. Make sure I get you guys on the list. All right, so we have Faith. River Stream. Sida. There. I think I have everybody. There are 9 people on the list so far. And we'll get started. All right. So, Rishu, the first card you have is the Judgment card. Christina, I have you as the 6th one on the list, my friend. The Judgment card. This card is a major arcana. You actually have 4 cards. And it represents a change after past or life lessons. So this change, Rishu, is permanent, quick, and clear. And it says to embrace all opportunities that are coming your way. You also have the Ace of Swords, which represents the start of something new. So in it also, because it's an ace, it's the beginning of a new journey, a new cycle. So it also represents a celebration. It can be the birth of a child. And also you will discover and renew your capacity to feel. Sometimes in our life cycles, we go through more than one. Through the choices we make, or through, the things life just sends us through unexpectedly, we lose that feeling, to that capacity to feel. And this cycle says you're going to get that back. Divine Energy, hello, welcome. Cloudy, hello, welcome. Divine Energy, you're number 10. And Cloudy, you are number 11 on the list. All right. So the next one you have, Rishu, is the 7 of Swords. This is a warning card. So the warning is, it represents trespass or the stealing of ideas. So be careful with sharing delicate information. Are your communications being shared with a third party? And be careful of being too trusting when it comes to school, home, or work, whatever it is. Your ideas may be passed off as their own. So my friend, remember, you have been warned. I need to drink my coffee before it gets cold. And I have an 8 of Wands. This is one of my favorite cards. It's a positive card. It's a yes card. And the 8 of Wands represents something positive happening soon. So exciting news, moving projects forward, and speed toward end promises, and assured felicity. And felicity is happiness or well-being. You can see the wands are going through the air super fast, swift. So exciting news and moving projects forward fast. And your oracle for the day is the making a choice card in the upright position. In the upright position, this card says that you're required to come to a decision now. It says trust your intuition. Ask for a sign from spirit and you will be led to the right path. If you remain conscious and aware, your choice will be the right one at this time. Life is always about learning. Success lies in choosing consciously, guided by intuition and spirit. All right, so next is Dave, and then Dale. Oh. I hope everybody's having a wonderful, wonderful Friday. Yes, we rode our motorcycles to Canada. So I had a couple of souvenirs. I love it. Love, love, love it. Here, looks like your last name says Texas. Welcome, my friend. Welcome. Or Canadian bacon shirt. That's true. That's true. Oh, goodness. Here we go. Dave, you have 5 tarot. Let's see what the oracle has for you. if the weather cooperates, we're riding our motorcycles this weekend too. I'm so excited. I have so many motorcycle rides videoed with the GoPro that they're pre-scheduled. I'm trying to do only one a week so I can get other videos in. So, pre-scheduled. I'm already to the end of October. It's crazy. With my motorcycle videos. I thank you for being here, Texas. And I will put you on the list right now. Excuse me. Dave, I have an 1100 Rebel DCT. Please put me on the death list. You are there, my friend. You are there. Dave, you have, let's start. I almost got out of order here. Yeah, so I have an 1100 Rebel and my husband has a 500 Rebel. I put you on the list as Texas. Dave, the first card you have is a Major Arcana, the Hierophant. And this is a positive card. It's a yes card. And it says to seek wisdom from somebody you know with knowledge and experience. They reveal the sacred. Now, this person's been there, done that, and they probably got a t-shirt for their grief. The most important thing is, you know they don't lie. You don't have to fact check the things they tell you. And more important is they're not going to gossip about the things you go to them with. Again, you know this person personally. They don't have to be older than you. They don't have to be male or female. It's just this person has that type of experience. Caleb, hello, welcome. Armando. There, I have it fixed. You are now Armando. Caleb, again, Caleb, thank you. Welcome for being here. Welcome here. Thank you for being here. Oh my gosh, I'm so distracted at the moment. Dave, you have the 9 of Swords. I feel this has popped up for you before, my friend. This represents the 9 steps of grieving. Each sword is a step and represents a phase that we go through. More important, 9s are a resting phase, and they represent that you are almost there. 10 being the completion of the cycle, freeing you up to start a new one. This card represents death, miscarriage, failure, despair. Again, it's a 9, representing that you are almost through this. You have the 7 of Cups. This card represents inspiration, imagination, creativity, all of it. You see how all cups are overflowing? 7s are also a call to reorganize. So 2s are organizers. 7s are reorganizers. What worked for you in the beginning to fill your cup to overflowing may not be working quite so well. It's working, but maybe not as well. This is just a call to reorganize, my friend. And you also have the 2 of Cups. Again, cups are yes cards. They're positive. And this card represents... Oh my gosh. My rooster is crowing again. AKA Tony Squawk. I better look out the window. Hold on, my friends. Hold on. Okay. So he's just standing on one of their toys, crying. This card represents an organizing card because it's 2. 7s are reorganizers, organizing. This represents a relationship. Um, this relationship is everything positive. It has love, passion, friendship, affinity, union, concord, which is an agreement. Um, and it also represents that which nature has sanctified. Yes, the rooster will do that. I thought they just did it first thing in the morning. No, he just does it just whenever he feels like it. You also have the King of Wands, Dave. The King of Wands says to take action and express your reason to be. Wands are also a yes card and a positive card. Wands represent something positive approaching or happening in days. Some of them represent weeks, months, and years. This one is days. Jimmy, hello, welcome. How are you? How you doing? Scott, hello. I don't think I said hello to Scott. Getting everybody on the list. Jimmy, thanks for your help this morning. I appreciate it. Oh my goodness. Dave, this card says that you can inspire enthusiasm where there's lethargy. You can put vigor into any occasion you grace with your presence. It says you're a master at putting a new spin on any situation. Again, more importantly, this card says take action and express your reason to be. Your oracle for the day is the slow and steady in the upright position. This card says, remember the old cliche, slow and steady wins the race. This is a time for unhurried steps. Trust that taking life at a more leisure pace will give you greater access to your dreams. Slowing down allows more contact with the juicier elements of your life. Savor them. So that was for Dave. Who's writing backwards? Dale, my friend, you are next. You're welcome, Dave. You're welcome. I appreciate you being here and everybody being patient. Dale, you are next. Miguel, hello. Good morning. Thank you for being here. And thank you. All right, let's see what the cards have for Dale. Jimmy, I am good. I'm good today. How are you? Although, let me take a moment to vent. My football team lost last night. Yep, we haven't won a game yet. Not a single game. I'm so disappointed. We're like 0-3. Okay, vent over. How are you? So these are for Dale. Dale, you have a couple of swords. Woohoo! Which represents, all right. Oh. Oh no. He's having health issues, Jimmy? Dale has a bunch of cards. Oh, that one was fast. All right. So, Dale, the first card you have. Wow, I couldn't believe all of them that fell. We're going to go through these fast. Well, gosh, Jimmy, I don't know how to answer that. I hope he is better. And I hope everything goes well. Dale, the first card I have for you is the King of Swords. I mentioned you had multiple swords. Swords represents arguing, fighting, discontent. The first one you have is the King of Swords. This card is a warning, and it says not to be caught off guard. You didn't get where you are without a strong dose of caution. And you also have the Ten of Swords. Number 1, 10 being the completion of a cycle, and this is over. This 10 represents betrayal. And you may feel like you were literally stabbed in the back. So it represents something happened that you least expected. Again, it's a 10, and it represents the cycle is over. And it frees you up to start a new one. I can understand that, Jimmy. I can understand that. Discernment is sometimes called for. And I can totally understand that. But my prayers and good vibes to your friend and family. Dale, you have the King of Cups. This card is a dignity card. It's your second king. And it says to maintain your composure and set a good example. Be the person you would want supporting you in your time of need. You have the Seven of Pentacles. Pentacles represents gains in every form, like all your cups overflowing. This represents a shift in perspective. Sevens are reorganizers, so there's a call to reorganize something. This card also represents long-term success and hard working. This card represents waiting for the fruits of your labor to ripen. It's a pause to appreciate and to decide whether to continue as is or adjust your strategy. That is the reorganize. You also have the Four of Swords. This card is a rest and examination card after some conflict and stress, because a new life awaits. It represents letting go of things that serve you no purpose anymore and that are useless to you. Which is why you have the Chariot card. It represents that you have been on a plateau where everything you've done probably yields nothing. Like 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Or 1 step forward, 2 steps back. Oh my gosh. Get it together. This card represents finally forward movement, though, Dale. And that it suggests you take the road less traveled. So don't be a follower, be a leader. If everybody's going this way, go the other way. There are more doors open for you and more opportunities available if you take the road less traveled. You also have the Emperor card, which is a yes card. It's positive, and it can represent a fatherly figure, but it says to maintain your boundaries and exercise your authority. You have the Four of Pentacles. Again, this is a GAINZ card. This card, one more page here, represents selfishness, but for a reason. So, this card represents a desire to control resources, and it indicates greed, stubbornness, possessiveness for a reason. And the reason is material security and financial stability. You have the Nine of Wands. Nines represent a resting phase. You can see there is a, looks like there's a bandage around his head. Resting phase. While you are here, you should surround yourself with reliable support. Draw upon your experiences to gain well-deserved territory. So surround yourself with your people you trust, you know, and they have your back when you're not, while you are resting. You also have the Fool card. This card's not calling you names. It just represents you being on an unexpected journey and that you should follow your path. Don't be held back by people who call you a dreamer. King of Pentacles represents abundance, gains. And the King of Pentacles says that there are opportunities out there, Dale. You just need to be practical. The Child of God, hello and welcome. And Mo, hello, welcome. The Ace of Wands, again, represents the start of something new. So the beginning of a new cycle. It represents the urge to move on and get out and do something. So this can be a new neighborhood, a new career. More important is you are full of pioneer spirit and it drives you forward. You must make the first move and you must believe in yourself and your vision. It may be the making of you. And you have the Six of Wands, which is another yes card. It's positive. Wands represents all this yes and positive happening in days. This card represents things are good at the moment. You have achieved success. It just wants you to be cautious of experiencing the feeling of dissatisfaction after experiencing the heady heights of success. So it's a call to be thankful and grateful. And when you are thankful and grateful, the universe replies by sending you more. Your oracle for the day is the Golden Palace, Dale, in the upright position. And this card says there is always enough. Receiving this card indicates material gain and a furthering of tangible rewards. But remember, things come and go. And knowing your true value leads to even greater riches. So share the wealth. Suren, my friend, you are next. I can't believe we'll be switching to another oracle deck soon for the card of the day. These months go by so fast, my friends. Enjoy them. Enjoy them. All right, Suren. Possibly. Jamie, hello, welcome. All right, Suren. The first card you have is the Temperance card. Whoa. Oh my goodness, you have some very good cards, my friend. Suren, Temperance. This card represents a positive change. It's a yes card. So if Suren, if you have any questions, your first question, it is a yes. And it's positive. Again, this is a positive change and it represents that you should go for it and you'll know when the time is right. This is one of the most positive cards to receive in a reading. You have the Wheel of Fortune. This card also represents change. Sudden and surprise change. But it is good old destiny and fulfilling it. So we were talking about our cycles in life, the 1 through 10 cards. Sometimes in these cycles, we stray down a different path. Spirit has a way of bringing us back and putting us back on the road we should have been to begin with. So, good old destiny and fulfilling it. Suren, this is also a yes card, and it is positive. So again, if you have any questions, it is a yes. You have the Page of Wands, Suren, a yes card, and it represents all this yes and positive stuff happening in days. The Page of Wands represents that you should conjure your brilliance, burst out, be proud, be active, and be creative. Whatever cycle you're on, it is going to be successful, but it's going to take a little bit longer. So this one represents surprise change, and this one represents change and going for it when you know the time is right. So this one says you will be successful, but it's going to take longer. So you may have chose a career where you have to go to school. And so it's going to take you a longer time frame to be successful. So conjure your brilliance, burst out, be proud, be active, and be creative, because this is going to be, all of this is going to be positive for you. Your oracle for the day, Suren, is the Balancing Act reverse. And in reverse, this card, it's important to address areas of your life where there is discord. Are you fixated? Okay, hold on. Yeah. Are you fixated on getting your own way? Are you obsessed with one thing, neglecting essential matters that require your attention? Taking your own inventory is a necessary step toward rebalancing your life. It's the only way to reach an equitable solution. Adjust yourself to the conditions of your environment that you have no control over, and balance will be much more easily to achieve. If there is to be fairness, Suren, it must come from you. Angela, you are next. Regina, hello, welcome. So Jamie is Carol, and you're tuning in from England. Welcome, Carol, welcome. Suren, you are welcome. Jamie. I'm sorry, not Jamie. Angela. Angela says, I'm ready. Let me have them cards. Let's put Regina on the list. Regina is another one of those cool names. All right, Angela. Oops, we've got cards flipping and flopping. Kind of like me last night. Waiting for the football scores. Regina means queen. I did not know that. I like it though. And I like Gina for short. But when I hear the name Gina, I automatically picture a girl with red hair. Do you have red hair? Angela, you have 3 tarot. The first card you have, Angela, is the Four of Pentacles, which represents selfishness, but for a reason. Now, this card also represents a desire to control resources. It indicates greed, stubbornness, possessiveness. Again, all of this for a reason. And the reason is for you to obtain material security and financial stability. You have a Six of Cups. This card represents that something recently has just happened. There's been a flip in energy and things are being taken to another level. So this is a leveling up card, and it represents that there can be a reunion. You might bump into somebody you know from the past, like even as far back as like elementary school. So someone from your past, you can quite possibly rekindle something from the past. If so, this card represents those first feelings, those first flutters. And again, something has just recently happened to take things to another level. You have the Queen of Wands. This card says to not to withdraw from intimidating situations. Adopt witchy glamour, ooze charm and magic from every pore. Be gilding everyone you meet, Angela. So I have a begilding recipe, aka spell. If you would like that, send me an email. That is at the top of the chat. I'll be happy to share it with you. So the Queen of Wands also represents love and money. Your oracle for the day, Angela, is the Slow and Steady in reverse. I feel this came up earlier for somebody. Thank you, Jimmy. Pushing things forward impulsively will not only prevent success, but potentially cause more trouble than you're prepared to handle. Moving too quickly only yields unripe fruit with bitter taste. So slow down, breathe, meditate. You're not a human doing, you're a human being. So just be, my friend. Everything will work out. Apply the brakes and become more aware of what's going on in the moment. A calm focus on the now, breathing in the beauty of your surroundings, will restore your power to consciously co-create your world. My friend, all fruits ripen in their own time. I hope that helps. Christina, you are next, and then Faith. I did not know that. So the Lunar Prince put my email address. It's in right above your comment, Angela. Yeah, so just send me an email. And also, if anybody, I'll take this opportunity to mention, if anybody would like an in-depth free card reading, that's a whole layout, 10 plus cards, send me an email and I will put you on the list. Again, these are free. Christina, I hope you are still here because you have some nice cards. The first card you have is the Ace of Swords. It represents victory and the start of a new cycle. And this new cycle is decisive and cutting and purposed. And quite possibly singular because it's an ace. It might be something you will be doing on your own. We only need one oracle. There it is. Whoop. So again, the Ace of Swords represents victory and the start of a new cycle. You also have the major arcana, the Lovers card. It's a yes. If you have any questions, it's a yes. It's positive. It's good. The Lovers can represent a Gemini. It says to be open and transparent. Nothing should be held back, even if it exposes you to feelings of vulnerability, weakness, nervousness. My friend, be open and transparent. You have the Knight of Wands, a positive card. The Knight of Wands, Wands represents something approaching in days. That's Wands, days. This card is somebody you know. It may be you, but here's what you need to know. If it is not you, maybe even if it is you, maybe you don't even realize it. But here we go. So it's a corresponding card and represents that if you or the person you are inquiring about is sincere with heart, everybody will benefit. But you must know that this person, whether it is you or the person you're inquiring about, Christina, this person, they have all the enthusiasm, and that's awesome. And they have wonderful ideas, even better. But they must be the one in charge, and everyone needs to know that they're in charge. They will get carried away, and then they're going to lose interest. They tend to not be a team player, and this person tends to be self-employed. So again, if it's you, as long as you're sincere with heart, everything will work out. If this is not you, this is what you're going to have to deal with. Your oracle is the intention in the upright position. Upright, this card says that your objectives will be fulfilled at this time. Inspired intentions are like magic arrows shot into the sky. So this card is saying that the universe is bringing you a gift, showing you you're hitting your mark. But it wants you to know that you're not the one who has to do all the work. Other people help you co-create reality. When you connect to the power of your intention and send it out into the field and allow for synchronicity to work its magic, good intentions of others will inspire you to send out beautiful ones of your own. Own the life you want to lead and live deliberately with clarity and detachment. I hope that helps. Faith, you are next. River Stream, you are after Faith, and Faith is next. So, River Stream, you are number 8. We're doing good on time, too. So far, so good. One more good shuffle for Faith. I feel like Faith is overcoming some things in life. There we go. Yes, absolutely. 1, 2, 3. You have 3 tarot, Faith. There we go. All right, Faith. The first card you have is the Strength card. It's a major arcana card. It's a positive, and it's a yes card. So if you have any questions, it's a yes. Well, your first question is a yes. The strength card represents through inner strength, power, courage, being generous. It says, be like the trees, strong but bendable, and stay calm in the face of adversity and maintain your composure. Through inner strength. And you also have the Ace of Pentacles. This is one of my favorite cards in the deck. This card represents perfect contentment, infinite opportunities, material opportunities, a place of wealth. It's an ace. It represents the start of something new. And on the card, you can see there's a helping hand being offered. So, faith. It represents that if somebody offers to help you, say yes. And you have the 10 of Cups. That's not a 10. Oh my goodness gracious, that's a 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups represents abundance and being pleased with yourself. It represents you surround yourself with your achievements and that you love to entertain, be the life and soul of the party. This card says you can have all you desire if you wish and vision a better life. Your oracle card for the day is the compass in the upright position. And this card says that you are entering uncharted territories and that you can expect wonderful new experiences. To stay on this path, you need to point your compass to true north. Only spirit or higher power can serve this function. Money, property, prestige, romance, and other material achievements cannot help you find your true path. They are simply things you may experience and enjoy along the journey. Know that spirit is working in your life. Even if you feel lost temporarily, it'll be easy to find your way. Have faith and trust for your compass with spirit as true north will ensure you'll never be lost, even on a starless night, when all seems dark. Oh my gosh. It seems like a Monday. A little tongue-tied and twisted. River Stream. Your turn. Oh, sorry, Jimmy. I wasn't even paying attention to the chat. So, yep, the standard rider deck. A mermaid oracle, crow oracle, love oracle. The enchanted map. Yes, I think you got them. You have mermaids. Yep. Yeah, I think you actually, and then there are a couple more decks in there that I haven't brought out. And I have 2 other tarot decks as well. So this is for River Stream. One, two, you have 3 tarot. The 8 of Wands, which I had mentioned earlier, is one of my favorite cards in the deck. It used to be, it was one of my cards for the longest time. Flynn, I can put you on the list. I can put John on the list too. I don't think I have him on there yet. Absolutely, my friend. There we go. John. Flynn. All right. River Stream, the first card you have is the 8 of Wands. If you have any questions, it's a yes. It's positive, and Wands represents days. The 8 represents exciting news and moving projects forward. It represents swiftness. See how fast they're flying through the air? Swift. The card represents hope and speed toward end promises. Assured felicity. You have the 7 of Swords. Man, I dislike when this card comes up. But it's a warning. And if you are not caught off guard, if you heed the warning, it represents trespass and the stealing of ideas, River Stream. So this card says, be careful of sharing delicate information. Are your communications being shared with a third party? And also, be careful of being too trusting when it comes to work, home, school, whichever one pertains to you. Your ideas may be passed off as their own. You don't want others to reap what you have sown. So, you have been warned. You have the Ace of Wands. Aces represent the start of something new. This card represents a new cycle, and the urge to get out and do something new. And again, this something new may be new, moving to a new neighborhood or starting a new career. Whatever it is, you're full of that spirit, that pioneer spirit, and it moves you forward. But you must make the first move. You must believe in yourself. You must believe in this vision, because it may be the making of you, River Stream. Your oracle card for the day is Movement reversed. Now remember, just because it's in a reverse position, that does not necessarily mean they are a negative card. So, do you feel like you're walking in circles, getting nowhere? Consider the spiral that travels up and around. What do we call it? The Fibonacci spiral? 2 steps forward, 5 steps back. But remember, even backward movement helps you progress and reach your goal. This card says, River Stream, that you may need to revisit some of the places where you forgot to look for treasure. Another message is that lessons need repeating for those who refuse or are unable to learn them the first time. Now, consider this another invitation to mastery. Sida, you are next. And then Divine Energy. Oh my gosh. Let me take the opportunity, since we have so many people on the list still. We have 20 people on the list, and I am on number 10. The only way to advance and be next is with a super thanks. Otherwise, you just have to wait your turn. And I have just under an hour left, just so you guys know. Sida. We're working our way through the list diligently, though. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Well, that was fast. All right, Sida. The first card you have is a major arcana, the Lovers. So if you have any questions, it's a yes. It's positive. And this card represents that you need to be open and transparent. Nothing should be held back, even if it exposes you to feelings of vulnerability. You also have the Devil card, another major arcana. This card says stop avoiding situations that hold you in a state of fear. Just do it. Be open and transparent. This card, you see how the chains are around the person's neck, not the hands, representing that you can easily break free from whatever you are afraid of. This card also represents something that is predestined, but not for any reason of evil. You have the Empress card, another major arcana that represents 3 major arcanas, which state that there is a powerful current in this area of your life right now. The Empress represents it's an understanding card. When components align, more creates more. So it's a reap what you sow card. More happiness creates more happiness. Laughter, laughter. Some people say more money creates more money. And we all know anger creates more anger. Your oracle card for the day, Sida, is the Golden Palace in the upright position. This just came out for somebody else too. It says this card indicates material gain and a furthering of tangible rewards. But, my friend, things come and go. And knowing your true value leads to even greater riches. Share the wealth. You, my friend, are a treasure trove of wealth. Share it with your friends. Divine energy. I'm pretty sure I probably stated that wrong. Chris, hello, welcome. I can put you on the list. Like I said, I cannot promise that I will get to you. You are number 21, and we are on number 10, Divine Energy. Days, hello and welcome. Please be respectable, my friends. Divine Energy. Yes, 21. 21st of, and we are on 10. Days is timed out. Gotcha. Don't even want to know. Oh, you have to work tomorrow on a Saturday? Well, I hope it is overtime for you, my friend, because you know what they say. That's when you're getting paid what you deserve. All right, Divine Energy. Here we go. My husband will come home a little frustrated sometimes because he'll have a slow day. And I tell him, I was like, try to remember. They're paying you for what you know, not what you do. You've been there for 20 years. Carrie, hello, good morning. I'll put you on the list, my friend. But you're number 22. I don't know if we're gonna make it. So again, the only way to be next, guaranteed, is with a super chat, super thanks, and that will get you next in line for sure. Because with such a huge list, you never know if we're going to get to the end of it. Divine Energy, the first card you have is the Star, the Star card. This card represents that you feel inspired. You may feel a stronger connection to your spirituality. This card represents hope, light, visions. You may feel a connection to the healing arts. You have an optimistic outlook for the future. This card represents prosperity will come from what you do best. Has there been a flippant energy, divine energy? Has something just recently happened to change? Because you also have the World card. It represents a successful completion, a slow successful completion, because we all know the world spins slow, not fast. You have the Five of Pentacles. This card represents monetary or material troubles. And it's a calling card for you to put boundaries in place. It's a halfway there card. You see others have what you don't, and it all beckons you. This card, sometimes we must experience this to strive for a better life and set off on the hard road of ambition. Something has just recently happened, I feel, and divine energy, aka audio bliss. Your oracle for the day is home in the upright position. The home card represents an invitation to experience what it's like to be secure in your own skin, to live comfortably no matter what is happening in the world around you. It's a time for opening your eyes to your tribe of like-minded people, or that one special person who makes you feel like you've come home. Home is love, and love is all around you. So whatever your inquiry, you are where you're meant to be and will reap great benefits by staying on this path regardless of where it leads. Home will always be with you. It is, after all, where the heart is. Yep, I see that, Chris. That's perfectly fine, because I stress that all of this is free if you have time to wait. Thank you, Dave. Just having you guys here and subscribing to my channel is so much more than I can ask for. I could ask for, you guys. So with that, I'm trying to hit 5,000 subscribers by the end of 2025. Cloudy, are you still here? It is your turn, my friend. And then Armando. So you have the Hierophant card, which represents that there may be a need for you to talk to somebody. You might be going through something where you need to talk to somebody. The first card you have is a Hierophant. It's a major arcana. It's a positive card, and it says to seek wisdom from somebody you know with knowledge and experience, because they reveal the sacred. So this person's been there. They've done that. They don't lie. They don't spread rumors. And, oh gosh, I'm dropping cards everywhere. So you can go to them. You can talk to them. You can confide in them, because they're not going to gossip as well. And they will steer you in the right direction the best they can. Cassandra, hello. And I love, love, love your name. That was my daughter's name. Tuning in from Denver, Colorado. I have you on the list, but you are number 23. And we are on number 11. The Hierophant. So again, it represents to go talk to that person you know. You literally know this person. Confide in them. They will help. They'll steer you in the right direction. Or at least be there to listen to. You have the Six of Wands. This is a yes card. It's positive, and it represents that things are good at the moment. You have achieved success, but be wary of experiencing dissatisfaction after experiencing the heady heights of success. And you have the Page of Cups, another yes, another positive. It says to enjoy life. Make the most of living your life to the fullest. Savor being the center of attention. And Cloudy, literally live life like there's no tomorrow. Your oracle for the day is the Talisman in the upright position. That I can see where it could be a little bit scary. Sometimes life unexpectedly sends us to an unfamiliar school, and we must learn. And also a lot of times this is through no fault of our own. And it gives you, even through these negative experiences, it gives you a chance to wipe the slate clean and start over, quite possibly putting you back on the path that you should have been on to begin with. So again, you have the Talisman card in the upright position as your oracle. And thank you so much for being patient, Cloudy, and sticking around. This card says that wisdom allows you to recognize traps on the road and familiar patterns you want to avoid. It enables you to quickly gather information about where you are on your journey. It helps you to recognize your allies and know how to find the best routes along the way. Now you're at a place where you know the right things to do and the best choices to make. You really cannot commit a mistake. Whatever your inquiry, great fortune awaits you, for you have the wisdom to arrive at the right decision. You've learned your lessons and earned the right to your success. Lizzie, hello, welcome. Mr. Junkie, is that how you pronounce it? I'll put you guys on the list, but I can't promise I'm going to get you there. Philosopher, hello, welcome. Wow, I need to move. I need to get moving here. Shuffling. Soul Flight, hello, welcome. We'll never get through all of you guys. So the next one is Armando. Teresa, hello, welcome. Teresa, you are 28. We have a list of 28, and we are on number 12. Finn, you are number 20. Flynn, I mean, number 20, my friend, and we are on number 12. Cloudy, you are welcome, my friend, and good luck on your journey. Your new journey. You're going to love who you become. Yardley, hello, welcome. So don't forget, we have Saturday and Sunday off, but I will be back Monday. Oh, we do have a card that flipped. So Armando, the first card you have is the Queen of Wands. It's a positive. It's a yes. And it says to not withdraw, do not withdraw from intimidating situations. Adopt witchy glamour and use charm and magic from every pore. Be gilding everyone you meet. Now, if you have a question, first of all, this card represents love and money. If you have a question, and if the question represents a woman, if it's about a woman, she is interested in you. If it's about a man, he is well disposed, friendly, favorable, and sympathetic. Now, some people get confused. So when I say if you have a question about a man or a woman, maybe you've put an application in somewhere, work, maybe you're moving to a new home. It can be a man or a woman who is looking at your application and whether they're interested in you or somebody else. You also have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles, this person's reliable, dependable, but maybe this is you, maybe it's somebody you know. But when it comes to the heart, they go the extra mile in the other direction. This person is very commitment phobic, just so you know. And you have a major arcana, the Fool. Don't get upset. It's not calling you names. It just represents you being on a journey and for you to follow your path. Your oracle for the day is the Coming to Life in reverse. And in reverse, this card says that let nature take its course. Find other things to focus on. Simplicity and small steps are the order of the day. When the time is right, you will see the miracle. Caleb, you are next. And then Scott. All right, Caleb, let's see what the Tarot has for you. Well, here we go. For Tarot, I have been reading cards since I was 20 years old. I am now 54. With 4 kids, 9 grandkids. And they're all interested in this stuff in some way, shape, or form. They all have a spiritual connection of some way, too. Caleb, the first card you have is the Two of Pentacles. Again, Pentacles represents gains everywhere, not just money. This card represents flexibility, adaptability, balance, and dedication. It's also a 2, which represents it's time to organize. 2 being closer to a 1, the start of the cycle, than it is a 10, the completion. So it is a call to organize. You have a major arcana, the Magician. This is a yes card. It's positive, and it represents something change happening quickly. It's positive. It says it encourages you to be resourceful. Use all your resources to attain the success you deserve. And to remember, it's all in the know-how. You already know how to obtain this. You have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords says, say what you think. It represents being wise, direct, ambitious. Speak sharply, just like the sword. It says to be your own person. Keep your strong convictions no matter what opposition you come up against, Caleb. Don't be afraid to stand alone. Be confident. Be straightforward. My friend, You will receive the acknowledgement you deserve. And you have the Nine of Cups, which represents abundance, and being pleased with yourself. It says you surround yourself with your achievements. You love to entertain, be the life and soul of the party. You can have all you desire. If you wish, envision a better life. That's all it takes, my friend. Your oracle card for the day is the goblins in the upright position. This card, goblins are born when you're wounded, and something essential is lost in that experience. It is from that point on, it's for when you, as you forget your wholeness. I'm trying to spit it out here. These goblins remain in the shadows. It is there they remind you of what brought them into being. They mimic your own voice. They trick you into believing that you're unworthy, that you're victimized, or you're unlovable. The goblins hold you hostage through low self-worth, self-sabotage, and the feeling that you're lacking what you need. My friend, if this card pays you a visit, know that it represents the shadow of your own self or someone else's, and that they're leading you into a potentially reactive situation. The appearance of this card is an opportunity for growth, though, and a signal that you must love yourself. No human is without flaws. The message is that you must release resentments and negative self-talk. Within you, my friend, is the spark of the divine. Ask Spirit to help heal you. Miracles can and do happen. Let go of the negativity. I hope that helps in some way. It's a nice card to receive, to remind you to let go. That things that happen to you don't define you. They don't make you who you are. Scott, you are next. You choose to be who you are. Oh my gosh, it's 1:15. We have about 40 minutes left. All right, Scott. So if anybody would like to send, would like a free in-depth card reading, send me an email. I'm not going to get to everybody today. But I would be happy to do a free in-depth card reading. It consists of 10 plus cards. And again, they're free. And if you don't want an in-depth card reading, I will be back Monday. He's just depressed. Talk to him. First thing you need to do, if that's how you feel, you need to talk to him. Number one thing. Let there be no miscommunication. Scott, the first card we have for you is the Five of Cups. This card represents loss, but something remains. So, you see the card has 3 cups spilled over. So 3 have been taken and 2 remain. It can represent an inheritance from a father or a male figure in your family. And again, sometimes you can feel feelings of shame or guilt over this loss. Mr. Junkie, you are absolutely next. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. The next card you have is the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen represents the need to get grounded and connect with the earthy side of life. Learn to be resourceful, practical, and share with others. Attend to your financial affairs. Decrease money going out and bring more money in. This card says you are capable of turning your hand to most things, which means if there's a way, if you think of a way to make money, you most of the time you do. You have a 10 of Swords. This card represents something happened to you that you least expected. Betrayal. It's a betrayal card. You feel like you were literally stabbed in the back. It's a 10 though, and it represents the completion of a cycle and that it is over, Scott. You have the magical map shifter in the upright position as your oracle for the day. This card comes with a mission, and this mission is to make you aware of the people who come into your life and impact your personal growth. You may meet a soulmate whose presence invites you to be the best you, or someone who leads you out of a difficult situation and into a place of safety and success. So pay attention to the individuals who cross your path today, because and cause you to reflect on your journey. Be awake and aware and recognize them for the important change agents they are. Your whole perspective about who you are and why you're here will shift. The magical map shifter always initiates you into a better version of yourself. Mr. Junkie. Ron, you are next, my friend. And then Jimmy. Correct. And we'll see what the Oracle has for you, my friend. You're welcome. Thank you for being so patient. And thank you for the super chat. Super thanks. You guys are the best. All right, the first card we have for you is the Emperor card. This is a major arcana. Sorry, I was catching up on the chat. The Emperor. So if you have any questions, first of all, it's a yes. This is a positive card. It represents a fatherly figure. More importantly, it says to maintain your boundaries. And this is where I like to say, remember, boundaries are not walls to keep people out. They're doors to keep you safe. It says to exercise your authority. You have another major arcana, the Lover's card. This is another yes card. It's positive. It can represent a Gemini. And it says you need to be open and transparent. Nothing should be held back, even if it exposes you to feelings of vulnerability and weakness. And you have the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is an organizing card. It's called Organize. And it represents that you are your own worst enemy. It represents indecision, inner conflict. You may be facing a tough choice. Again, it's a call to organize. Your oracle card for the day is the Magic Stream card in the upright position. This card says that everything is connected through the universal flow of consciousness. So what it means is every experience has its own life story with a beginning, a middle, and eventually an end. There is, however, danger in seeing events as separate from one another. In fact, they are all part of a continuity and a greater evolution. So, like the ever-flowing magic stream, your experiences filter through the whole world, one leading into another, informing, influencing. Inspiration and invention and revelations rarely come to just one person. The collective awareness is a shared storehouse of potential. When you remember you're part of a fluid continuity of life, you become a channel for great inspiration. So allow the magic to flow through you and carry your dreams into reality. Your success, my friend, will benefit many. Tornado. Jimmy, my friend, do you want the love card or do you want the tarot? What would you like? And then after Jimmy is Miguel. Absolutely. Absolutely. In unexpectedly and be like, hi, Grandma, I love you. My kids, too. Teresa, thank you. Thank you for being here, my friends. We're getting there. And I truly enjoy when there are knowledgeable people in the chat of who know about cards, have experience with them. Because I'd like to see what other people have to say. And not only that, you know, you can always, it's always a possibility you might learn something. I might learn something. Oh, you found me from someone else. That is so cool. Aw, thank you again, my friend. You are amazing. All right, Jimmy. Let's see what the Oracle has for your friend. I'm pretty sure one just flipped. Yes, I agree. I agree. What is the best way to clear your mind? I truthfully like to start with Zen and then and grounding at the same time. Jimmy, the first card we have is the the Six of Pentacles. Pentacles is a GAINZ card. So everywhere. Monetary, material, spiritual, harvest. Everywhere. This card represents charity and recognition. So your friend might be recognized for something good he's done. There may be a monetary reward. If so, he should pay off any debt and then give to charity. If that has nothing to do with your friend might have been asked to give for someone else's name. Your friend also has the Hermit card, a major arcana. Some people see this as a negative energy card. I see it positive because I don't see where there's anything negative about having to go within. and reflect. This card represents the need to take the time to be alone. Look within and find your purpose in life. And he has the Nine of Swords. This represents the 9 steps of grieving. So he's going through something. Each sword represents a step. And there's nothing nobody can do. Whatever he's going through, he has to go through each and every one of these steps. We can't push him to go faster or skip over any. It also represents a resting phase. It's a 9. So it's an almost there, 10 being the completion. This card represents death, miscarriage, failure, despair, deception. Again, there's nothing nobody can do. Your friend literally has to go through these steps himself. All we can do is be there for him, for them. The oracle your friend has is the come together in the upright position. And this card says that this is a sign that you're on the path to discover the nature of the emotion of love in all its form of expression: romantic, familial, unconditional, and spiritual. My friend, in each instance, there is another being involved. Love involves a give and take between you and a significant other, a relative, a friend, an animal, or a spirit. Have we listed 9 things yet? This card assures you that love has come calling and seeks a partner in its dance. Know that you are cherished, and like a magnet, you're attracting love into your life. This is the time for harmonious, caring partnerships. Jimmy, I hope that helps. I think he's going through some inner struggles. Maybe he's got some demons he's having to deal with of his own. Just be there for him. Just be there. Don't pass judgment. And more importantly, don't forget the crow card, waterproof. Be waterproof. Don't absorb your friend's emotions. Whoops. Miguel, you are next. And then Jamie. And then Regina. Hopefully we get there. One more good shuffle. Haha, Carrie, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We are number 16. Oh, goodness. All right, so we have... seven tarot for Miguel. Oh my gosh, I have not added anybody after Teresa. Aw, Teresa, thank you so much. You are amazing. I appreciate it. I've not added anybody on the list after Teresa, who is number 28. And we are on, I can't remember what number I said. Oh yeah, 16. So Miguel, the first card you have is the Sun card. First of all, it's a major arcana. It's a positive. It's a yes card. It represents a 1-year period. So it also represents overcoming obstacles. So this might have been a 1-year period for you. Because it's the sun, it represents the daytime or the summertime. It represents that you need to put yourself first. Think of yourself for once. Treat yourself for once. This card is a place of positivity, a place of clarity, illumination. Again, after overcoming obstacles. And it wants you to know that life is to be lived to the fullest. You are not meant to sit on the sidelines. You have a major arcana here as well, the Magician. You have multiple majors, which means there is a very powerful, positive current surrounding you right now. The Magician is a positive, it's a yes, and it represents something happening quickly. And it encourages you to use all your resources to obtain the success you deserve. But remember, it's all in the know-how. So you have the experience. You have the Chariot, which represents that you have been on a plateau, quite possibly for a 1-year period. But it represents finally forward movement. And for you to take this the road less traveled. So if all your friends are going this way for a job, guaranteed there's better opportunities and more doors open for you going the other way. Be a leader, not a follower. You have a 3 of Swords. This card represents petty conflict. Grudges need to be dropped. Somebody needs to step back and act as a mediator, or it's just going to get worse. So, in my experience, let bygones be bygones. Be the better person. If need be like, we agree to disagree, and then walk away. You'll feel so much better for it. You have the 4 of Swords, which represents rest and examination after some conflict and stress. Maybe it's been a 1-year period type thing for you as well. This card represents letting go of things that are no longer serve, that are useless to you. A new life awaits. So here, rest and examination, because a new life awaits. You have a 7 of Swords, my friend. This is a warning card. And it represents trespassing and the stealing of ideas. Number 1, be careful of sharing delicate information. Are your communications being shared with a third party? And be careful of being too trusting, Miguel. Whether it becomes work, school, home, whatever pertains to you. Your ideas may be passed off as their own. And you don't want somebody to reap the rewards of all your hard work. So this, you have been warned. You have the Tower card, which represents sudden change. Just like the lightning bolt hitting, this is through you have no control over it, through no fault of your own. But, my friend, through this, it represents the fact that you can wipe the slate clean and start all over. Again, sudden change quite possibly already happening. Your oracle for the day is the One-Ring Circus in the upright position. This card represents that others may not have the vision or resources you need. Recognize that all the wisdom you've acquired along the way makes you particularly competent and capable of moving forward with assurance. Self-reliance is important. This card says you can achieve anything at this time, my friend. Anything. Underline that. Jamie is number 17. Sandhya, hello. If I missed anybody, I truly apologize. As in, miss saying hello to anybody. Phil, hello, welcome. The list is so full, I'm not adding anybody. The only way to become next is wait till Monday, like Lizzie, or a super thanks. This is for James. Regina is next. Lizzie, have a beautiful weekend. All right, the first card we have for you is a major arcana, the Devil, Jamie. This card represents that you are avoiding situations that that you're afraid of. This card says just do it. It also represents something that is predestined, but for not for any reason of evil. You see the chains are around the person's neck, not their hands. Stop avoiding situations you're afraid of. You can do it. You have the Nine of Pentacles. Pentacles representing gains. The Nine of Pentacles represents that there's plenty in all things. There may be a price to pay, Jamie, but remember, my dear, there is no thrill in the lack of risk. Take chances. Plenty. Gains. Take those chances. Teresa, you are next, my dear. Thank you. You're awesome. The next card we have for Jamie is the Page of Cups. The page usually comes with a message. This message is for you to enjoy life. Make the most of living your life to the fullest. This card says that you should savor being the center of attention and live life like there really is no tomorrow. So live in the here, the now, the present, and enjoy it. Oh, I love this card. You have the Nine of Cups. This is an abundance card. It says you are pleased with yourself. You surround yourself with your achievements, awards, trophies, plaques, all of it. There's nothing wrong with it. You deserve it. You earned it. It says you love to entertain, be the life and soul of the party. This card wants you to remember that you can have everything you wish and desire. Everything you want. You just need to wish and vision a better life. Jamie, you've got a nice reading here. Your oracle for the day or the weekend, however you want to call it, is whatever you want to call it, is the set into the unknown in the upright position. This card says that this is one of those times when you're required to trust this new phase. It will reveal wonders and miracles as you step into unknown territory. My friend, imagine you are not only a pathfinder, but a path maker. Whatever your inquiry, Jamie, trust that you'll be safe. Stay aware as you discover new and miraculous territories and valuable treasures. So mote it be. That is right. That is right. Teresa, are you ready? Oh, goodness gracious. I can't shuffle and read at the same time. Maurice. Well, Maurice, we would love to have you in the family. That is for sure. And thank you for being here. All right, Teresa. Dun, dun, dun. Regina will be afterwards. Regina is after Teresa. Ah, I like this card. Oh, here we go. 3 tarot. The first one is the Six of Pentacles, which Pentacles is an abundance, so I have dubbed it gains. Not just monetary, my friends. Material, harvest, in your soul. Everywhere, everywhere. Oh. You have 2 oracles. The first card you have is the Six of Pentacles, representing charity and recognition. So you may be recognized for something good you've done, and there might be a monetary reward. Again, if you have any debt, make sure you pay it off, and then think about charity. Some people are like, oh yeah, my school, what do you call it, financial aid and stuff is coming in. So again, I underline, make sure you pay off any debt first, and then give to charity. If this doesn't resonate, make sure you, if that doesn't resonate, you may have been asked to maybe give forth somebody else's name to be recognized. And don't forget, charity is much more than just money too. It's also volunteering your time. You have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords says to withdraw, get some air. Choose your words wisely, for they are sharp, just like a sword, and they can make or break a difficult situation. In my experience, the least said is the least mended. And we have the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands. Phil, thank you. I have you on the list. I appreciate it. I appreciate you so much. You are next. The Page of Wands. The Page of Wands represents a successful completion, but it's going to take longer. So it says to conjure your brilliance, burst out, be proud, be active, and be creative. So a longer, successful, but a longer time frame. You've chosen a career, an example, a career that will take years of college before you can actually start earning money. So successful, just a longer time frame. The first card oracle you have is the Dry Desert in the upright position. Get my numbers straight here. This card says that sometimes, does it feel that life presents you with opportunities that yield nothing? Have your ideas dried up? Does it feel like you're on an endless journey through a dry, hot, lifeless desert? This is a reminder that there are times when you're meant to become resilient as you journey through harsher circumstances. You are being required to conserve your energy until after consistent effort, you reach the oasis you're searching for. So go deep within yourself, find your truth, let spirit sustain you while you locate the real source. Whatever it is you're asking about will not be found in the conditions you're in until you move past the surface of things and choose to do the real work and discover the answers that are deep within you. This may not seem like a most productive time, but my friend, looks are deceiving. This is a most important place to be and find what's truly right for you. You also have the Rescue Oracle in the upright position. This card says, do you find it difficult asking for help? That is what you need to do now as you expand your life. If you find yourself troubled, you can expect help with whatever issue is at hand. You need only ask, and assistance will come your way. You must remember the most important support you can expect is from Spirit. Get into the right relationship with the divine, and you'll see that many conditions line up as if by magic to provide you with all the help you need. Ask, and you will receive. There is no need to fear. Safety is a place within. Phil, you are next, my friend. Thank you, Carrie. I worry about it, that maybe I don't explain myself enough. Or sometimes too much. I do like to jibber jabber. My husband says I talk in my sleep, and one of these days he's going to record me and him having a conversation. I was like, all right. Send me an email, Teresa. I would love to do an in-depth reading for you. They're free. And again, they're 10 or more cards. If there's a card you are confused about and you want to look into more, just let me know. All right, Phil, let's see what the Oracle has for you. And that was exactly how it works, Phil. On a huge list, Super Chats gets you next. Or Super Thanks. Whatever they call it. The first card we have is... I apologize. I need a drink. Six of Cups. This card represents that something recently has just happened. It's a leveling up card, and it represents that things are being taken to another level. This card can represent childlike wishes, first-time feelings, first flutters. We all have experienced those first-time things. That's what this represents. It can also represent a reunion, rekindling something from the past. Maybe you're going to bump into an old school mate from the past or an old friend. Again, it represents a leveling up in that things are being taken to another level. Maybe it's a chance at a missed opportunity coming back. Anything like that. You have the Chariot, a major arcana. This card represents that you have been on a plateau. The Chariot represents a Cancer. It's a positive. But we all know the Cancer on the zodiac is a crab. And they move sideways, not forward. Again, the good thing is the fact that this card represents, finally, forward movement. And for you to take the road less traveled. The Guardian Oracle, hello and thank you. You will be next, and you may be the last one of the day. The next we have is a Three of Wands. This is a yes card. It's positive. Wands represent something happening in days. So yes, positive in days. The Three represents an advancement. It's an activating card. It represents new horizons and promises. So it's good, positive. Your oracle for the day is the Coming Apart in the upright position. This card is assigned to put an end to what is no longer working for you. Maybe a commitment's been broken. Or maybe you need to break a promise or change course because maybe you took on more than you can handle. This is perfect time to reassess your values and your goals. Are they in alignment with what you believe in? Have you created a partnership that is not mutually beneficial? Separation, disillusion, and dispersion are all in focus now. My friend, if someone wishes to break away from you, don't chase the relationship out of a sense of fear. The prize or the price you'll pay will not be worth the prize. Separation brings good fortune. So that was for Phil, my friend. I hope that helps. The Guardian Oracle. Let's hook you up, my friend. And then we will be ending the video. Or the live stream. I truly apologize for anybody who I didn't get to. But I will be back Monday. Or you can send me an email. I will be happy to read cards for you. I think we're going on a motorcycle ride. Oh, Phil, you had such good cards. But I will be uploading the video, so when the video uploads, just know that your reading was probably at 110 minutes. Goddess. Or, I'm sorry, goddess. Oh my gosh, where are we at here? The Guardian Oracle. The Guardian Oracle. The first card you have is the Seven of Wands. This card represents conflict and self-defense. And it's a call to reorganize. Now, it's nothing detrimental. If it were, they'd be swords. But it's more like competition in the name of the game. Seven. I'm sorry. It's a call to reorganize. You also have the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands represents a successful completion, but that it's going to take a longer time frame. So conjure your brilliance. Burst out, be proud, be active, and be creative. You will be successful. So the example I use is you may have chosen a career path that you have to go to school for first. Successful, but a longer time frame. You have the Empress card. It's a major arcana, and it represents when components align, more creates more. It can represent home as well. So it's an understanding card. More creates more when components align. Happiness creates more happiness. Anger creates more anger. Your oracle for the day is the Wide Open in reverse. And in reverse, this card represents envy, jealousy, possessiveness, and that their character flaws to be careful of at this time. You or someone else is closed off, unable to remain open to new ideas or intimacy. Heed the gentle warning that too tight a hold on what or who you love or what you aspire to will choke the life out of what you desire. Open your heart, loosen your grip. What is truly yours can never be withheld from you. If another is shutting you down, let that person be. Don't try to force a door or a mind to open. I hope that helps, my friends. I'm going to end today's live stream. I hope you have the best weekend ever. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Again, most important, I hope you have the best weekend ever. The Guardian Oracle, you are very welcome. My friends, thank you so much. I'll see you in the next video.